video number 2. I want to start off by saying thank you to everyone that watched video number 1, and hopefully you guys tried my salmon and enjoyed it. Thank you for all the comments, all the people that subscribed, and all of those that are becoming little mini fans of my channel. So I want to thank you. Today we're doing a special Tuscan chicken pasta. But before we start, the best way to pair your Tuscan chicken pasta when it comes to wine or a cocktail is with some Pinot Noir. So last week we sipped on some Sauvignon Blanc, and today we are sipping on some Pinot Noir. So I'm super excited to have some of that with you guys as we celebrate video number 2. Let's work that up. Okay, so cheers to a successful video number 2. I hope you all enjoy and try this recipe. Oh, this is nice. Okay, so today's Tuscan chicken pasta is going to have chicken strips as your protein. So we're going to season that with some Italian seasoning, as you can see. Okay, get that on there. Some pepper. Some paprika. And then we're gonna add a little bit of salt. Just a little pinch. I don't like to add too much salt, just little pinches. All right. In our pot to cook our chicken, we're gonna put it on high. There it is. And we are going to put a tablespoon of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of butter. And while that warms up, cheers. Let me get all of our condiments out of the way. We are going to need the Italian seasoning, the pepper, and a little bit of salt for later. But for now, you can put away your paprika. There it is. The pot is getting nice and warm. And the great thing about this is that you're only going to need to use 1 pot. Less dishes, right? No one wants to have all those dishes. So that's the good thing about this, is that we're going to use the same pot. After you're done cooking the chicken, we're going to move it to the side, and then we're going to do the ingredients and the sauce for the pasta. And then we're going to add the chicken and the pasta back in, and we're going to be all done. So that's exciting. Only 1 pan pot to clean after this. So there it is. Butter's looking good. Grab my tongs to help that. All right, based on that sizzle, if you guys can hear it, it is ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my chicken in. And we're going to cook that chicken for about 10 minutes until it's golden. So in it is. In it goes. And don't forget to flip it as you go, guys, so that you're getting that even brown coat on both sides. And go ahead, now that they're flipped over, add a little bit of Italian seasoning to the bottom of the chicken. And a little bit of pepper as well. Just to the bottom. Just those 2 to the bottom, because at the top we already added salt and paprika. You don't want to add too much spices. It's going to take away from the sauce that you guys are putting together. Make sure that while your chicken is cooking, you are boiling your pasta. For the sake of time, my pasta is already boiled, but I did a whole box of penne pasta, and I boiled it with some oil and salt. So you always want to make sure you add a good amount of salt to your boiling water so that the pasta absorbs those flavors of the salt. So that's already completed on my end, so you don't have to wait for that one. So just make sure you have your boiled pasta on the side. And you want to flip your chicken and see that it is getting that crispy crispness to it, which is so good. Getting crispy. The thinner these slices of chicken, the faster that they're going to cook. You can also do thin chicken breasts. You can actually buy a whole rotisserie chicken if you like. And hopefully on my next episode, I have somebody join me in the kitchen. Hopefully one of my sisters, close friends, or any of my special subscribers that want to come and join me in my kitchen. Let's do this. Send me a message and let me know if you'll be interested in sharing one of your recipes or a family secret recipe that you want to share here on my channel. I would really appreciate that. So let's keep flipping our chicken so that it doesn't get burned. No burnt chicken in our house. All right, looks like we can start to take out our chicken and put it on our cutting board. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of multitasking. Hopefully you guys are on board and love to multitask like I do, because we're about to multitask when it comes to chopping up this chicken and throwing in the rest of our ingredients that we need for the sauce. So like I said, this pan, it's a one pan thing. And no, you're not turning off the pan to go wash it. We're going to leave the little juices. Just make sure you take all the chicken out though. We're gonna leave the little juices that we had. The only thing you're gonna do is you're gonna reduce the heat of the pan a little bit. So you're gonna go ahead and put it in medium mode if you haven't already. So we should have put it in medium mode earlier when, you know, to ensure that the chicken wasn't burning on the top while it cooked in the center. I'm gonna go ahead and take out my last piece. Now I'm gonna put in my second tablespoon of olive oil in the pan. Okay, and I'm gonna put in my diced onions. So I diced half an onion. And again, I love the purple onions, guys. You can use white onions if you like. I am a huge purple or red onion, whatever you wanna call it, but they're purple. And put that in. I love the smell of onions. And start moving those around. You don't want them to get stuck to the pan, so keep moving those around as you go. And chop your chicken. Ooh, yummy. If your onions are cooking, now you want to go ahead and put, I did 5 garlic cloves. Okay, so make sure that they're nicely chopped, or if you have a chopper, go ahead and use that, of peeled garlic. Go ahead and throw that in as well. And let that get together with your cooked onion. You're gonna go ahead and put in 1/3 cups of sun-dried tomatoes. And let those cook for a little. Okay, now we're going to add 1 cup of heavy cream. 1 cup only. Go ahead and evenly distribute that. Along with 1 cup of chicken broth. And stir that up. Let the onions and everything just like all cook together. Stirring that up. You can increase a little bit to right in between high and medium. So go ahead and put that on medium high. I do, hopefully in the future, want to do a kids episode, children's episode. I want to incorporate my daughter. So all of those amazing moms that follow me and that I follow, definitely if there's anyone that wants to join in a kids episode, please let me know, because I think that would be a lot of fun to take some time and cook with our kids. So starting to bubble, make sure you do not walk away from this sauce because it will overflow and you don't want that. We're gonna start to incorporate some grated Parmesan cheese, a little at a time. You're gonna eventually do 1 cup of Parmesan, but you want to incorporate it into your sauce little by little. And you want to save some Parmesan because you always want to garnish that at the top. Today we're going to garnish with parsley and grated Parmesan, okay? So we're going to garnish at the end. And don't forget to keep mixing your sauce. Keep mixing that sauce. next we're going to add our 3 cups of baby spinach. The good thing about baby spinach is it's smaller, baby. If you want to use bigger spinach, that's fine, but it's always recommended to use the baby spinach for this meal. Just gonna go ahead and incorporate that in there. Give that baby spinach a couple minutes to cook with our sauce, not forgetting to continuing to mix our sauce. In our pasta, that's where you can add a little bit more of the Italian seasoning, a little bit more of the pepper if you'd like, but we're done with our olive oil, so we can definitely put that away. Our chicken is chopped, that sauce. Oh, it smells amazing. All right, now we're going to incorporate our chicken and our pasta to the mix. You want to keep stirring that up. Pasta into the mix. Oh, yummy. Look at that, guys. The color is beautiful. Here's where we're gonna add a little bit of seasoning to taste. We're gonna add a little bit of Italian seasoning. We'll add just a little bit more pepper. And then we are good to go. Put those away. Go ahead and lower the heat to medium. This smells amazing, guys, but it is very hot in here. Very, very hot in here. All right, we are all set. Look how yummy, guys. Look how great this looks. It's time to go ahead and plate. It's always great to partner this up with a nice Caesar salad or some garlic bread, or both. Garnish it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. So we're done with our Parmesan cheese. And some parsley flakes. There it is. Let's go ahead and taste it. Wow. So good. Right amount of seasoning. It's not overpowering. Amazing. I hope you guys try this. Please like and subscribe. Comment below. I will put all the list of ingredients below in the comment section. Send me pictures if you guys execute this dish. Have a wonderful week. Whatever it is that you guys do, if you're working, staying at home, whatever it is, have a wonderful week and stay blessed. Thank you for watching episode 2, and cheers to that. I'll see you next week. Thank you.